Hi guys, it's Mary coming to you straight out of the shower. I mean, look, I'm still wet. So today we're going to do this. You guys have been wanting to hear about this device, and we're going to talk about the Trophy Skin LaBelle. But before I do, I want to go on the record and tell you, because of legal things, that I am not a doctor. I am not an esthetician. I don't know a thing about skincare. Okay, well, I know a little, but about my own skincare. Okay? Normally I do this at night. I just put up a video with my evening skincare, and I told you guys that I use the Microdermabrasion system on Fridays, and I use this twice a week. That is because I've been trying to eliminate Milia from my face that I got after using the 6 months with Drunk Elephant. I don't know why. I have no idea why I got that, but I did. When I told my contact at Trophy Skin that I had this Milia and could not wait to get back to using my Trophy Skin, she sent me this. Depending on who you are and the level of skin problems that you have with pimples, blackheads, whiteheads, Milia, acne, this could have you looking at this little cluster and thinking, come on. But from the standpoint of a person who has possibly had 30 pimples in their whole life and only about 3 Milia, this worried me when I noticed that this was happening. I didn't know. Are they going to get larger? Will they take a year to go away? On the other side of my mouth, hidden from the view of this camera, was one that I didn't photograph because it was there prior to Drunk Elephant, and at the time this picture was taken, it was for the presentation for Drunk Elephant, but that video was so long I had to cut it out. That one on the lower lip is 3 times the size of these, or was, and had been there like a little rock for at least 6 months prior to this picture being taken. So I was a little freaked out when these showed up. Like, are they going to end up like that one? Also, I didn't dare want to mess with them because I went after one that I had on my eye a few years back with a needle and tried to pop it, and my eye was swollen shut for a bit after doing that. So, you know, I can't say positively if the MicroDermMD or the LaBelle disintegrated these. But they're not there anymore, and there are only 2 left that can barely be seen. One is in the eye area, and the other is the lip. This cluster here is completely gone. And the reason that I think that it might be the LaBelle that took care of the Milia is because I've always been a little afraid to go near the borders of my lips with the MicroDermMD for fear that I would damage the tissue with the suction. It's pretty strong, and the crushed diamond head. However, I do run the LaBelle scrubbing blade right over it. Boy, that one was huge. That was like, what the heck? I'm taking a needle and poking that. Don't do that, guys. Milia are not whiteheads, okay? You're not going to poke it and then squeeze it out. So, no, don't be doing that. What is this thing? Well, this is what they call an ultrasonic blade scraper, if you will. And I'd never even heard of it before. But apparently, this is used in dermatology offices. It's a fantastic device. This is a smooth metal surface blade. Look how thin it is. It's so, so thin. Now, on this side, this is the side that you use to scrape your face. When that's done, you turn it over this way, okay, so that this part is facing you, and you can press your serums in. The Microdermabrasion system, in that video, I tell you, there's a serum pusher thing on that device. I like this better. I like this better for pushing my serums. This morning, we'll be using it to put in my vitamin C serum and my coenzyme 10 from Timeless. So I'm going to spray my skin down so it would be dripping wet, just like I had taken and rinsed my skin. You always want the skin to be wet, never dry when using this. Water is now dripping off my skin. And I'm going to put this on the first one. You see that? That's the first one. Can you see what you... I don't know if you can see the water flying off my face. I can. And I'm going to stop for a second because I want to tell you that I thought that that it was smoke.
Because I just read the instruction manual and I hadn't actually watched any videos of it being done and didn't realize what it was.
The first time I used it, I'm like, no! I stopped and I wouldn't use it for like a week until I researched it and found out, oh, it's fine. But I thought, oh my gosh, it's like gonna burn me. That's smoke. It isn't smoke. This thing is vibrating at the speed of sound at like 30,000 hertz per second. It's really vibrating fast. What is happening is when it touches your skin as you move it, the water that's there, it is pushing it into your pores and it's causing it to vibrate off in a fine mist. Let's do something here. I can't use this camera to film on because the autofocus on it and where the mic is positioned and stuff is terrible, okay? But maybe I can do this better for this part on here so you can see this mist flying off my face. Okay, just in case you can't see it on this camera. Ready?
Now, you see this mist going right there. You see that? Going off to the left there, off the side of my face. It's hard because of the background being blurred, but if you look real careful, you can see it. Also, while we're in here, notice how small my pores are. Right here. You see that coming off the left there. That is water mist, not smoke. This thing is oscillating so fast. It's pushing water into the pores and cleaning them out. And if I had any blackheads or whiteheads, I have seen them pop right out of there. Just brought in a freeze frame for what you just watched because I want you to look here. This is the side of my mouth I was talking about where the big Milia was for so long. Can you see it? It's like all but gone. And I'm zooming in really, really tight here.
Once I've done that, then what I would do next is take and put it on this. When you hit it again, it goes down here. So first time it's up here, see the blue? Then you hit it again and it goes to this, and it makes this noise. Can you hear that?
You can never make a mistake because the scraper side sounds different than the induction side.
Let's get my pump of vitamin C.
Or whatever serums you're using. This is just because it's during the day.
And we're gonna have to hurry because this vitamin C sinks in really quick. You go like this. Now I've seen people that like do a circle, but I don't. I just start here and I pull slowly across my skin, just glide it on. And that, because of the way this is shaped, it just fits right against that nose area so well. And push my serums into my face.
By the way, this is sped up. I didn't want you to think I go this fast. This is called the infusion mode, and I know it works because it takes like half the time for my oils to get into my skin.
Let's just pat that all over here so it's really wet. And smooth it in.
If wet skin increases the permeability of a serum by 10 times, then wow, what's this doing? Sonic waves push the serums deep into your skin. For those who might be wondering, the spatula is not sharp, so you're not going to cut yourself with it. The LaBelle is said to clean and shrink clogged pores, remove excess oil, extract black and white heads, exfoliate dry flaky skin, and improve the radiance, texture, and tone of your skin. Now, I don't know about the exfoliating dry skin part because I use the Microdermabrasion, but I can speak for the rest of it.
I'm going to go ahead and put my moisturizer on. Now that the Milia is all but gone, I told you in my evening skincare routine that I use this twice a week. I use this on Wednesday nights and Saturdays, and I use my Microdermabrasion machine on Friday nights. I think what I'm going to do is back off my Microdermabrasion machine to once every 2 weeks. Okay, because I don't want to be doing too much to my skin, but I do have hyperpigmentation concerns that I want to keep working on. So from here going forward, I likely won't concentrate on my nose with the Microdermabrasion.
My nose is actually very bony and hard to work around, and the LaBelle actually does a better job, so I'll stay off of it with the Microdermabrasion machine.
I will just hit trouble spots heavy with it, fine lines and wrinkles in here. But, you know, definitely I won't be pushing serums with my Microdermabrasion, which if you watch the video on that, you know it has the capability to do that. But I like this so much better for doing that.
Not to put down the MicroDermMD, I mean, it has a lot of really great things it does, and I really can't be without that one either.
I made a whole video, it's a pretty long one, because I showed you step by step how to use it. When I stopped using it and went to the Drunk Elephant for 6 months, I think that it just wasn't able to do what I was doing with the Trophy Skin Microdermabrasion system and just what I do with my skincare. When I stopped and I just did the Drunk Elephant, I think my skin got worse because of that.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I proved that it got worse. I think what I'm trying to do is maybe give Drunk Elephant a pass here on being the culprit for making my skin worse. I don't know that Drunk Elephant made my skin worse so much as it could not give me the level of skincare I was getting with the Microdermabrasion system.
Which told me there's really nothing in a bottle, I don't think, that you can buy without a prescription from a doctor that will be able to give you the results of taking a Microdermabrasion system to your skin to exfoliate and get that off there. And this is what TLC does, what the baby facial does. I just think it can't compete with the Microdermabrasion system. And I will show you those clips that I've been promising you forever now.
Okay, guys, ignore that person. Okay, guys, it's been 6 months. I'm sitting in the middle of my bed. I am now done with Drunk Elephant. So for those who possibly want to know, Drunk Elephant lasts 6 months. Okay. And what do we got here in front of me? It's my trophy skin all packed away. I'm expecting to see nothing. No gunky nastiness at all. I've washed my face. Coming off of Drunk Elephant, there better not be anything that this trophy skin pulls off my face. I'm going to do it. You don't have to watch. I'll show you the aftermath. Okay? Moment of truth. I've just finished doing my automation. I left it on the automation mode for my Microdermabrasion trophy skin machine. Let us see. If you're not interested in seeing what the trophy skin pulled off the surface of my skin, the dead skin cells, then close your eyes. I'll tell you when to open them. So this makes my point. If you're using a chemical exfoliant every night and a supercharged one that is equivalent to medical once a week, then I don't think this should be coming off my face the very next day. Don't think that it can compete with mechanical exfoliation. And if you had your eyes closed, you can open them now.
I'd like to thank you guys now for being loyal Fritzy family. If you're not loyal Fritzy family, I hope that you will be. If you guys aren't having a blessed day, please go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
Mary, hi. Yay, I'm here. Dry my robe and my skin. See, it's still wet now. Why did I do that? That was stupid, because talking to you while I'm talking to you is going to dry. I could pour this on me, except which I didn't really mean to do. I didn't think it was that close to the top. Ugh, whatever. A little water never hurt anyone. I've got a hair on me. There's like a hair somewhere. Hashtag world's greatest rhymer. I got a hair somewhere. Really? Come on, there it is. Right there. See? See? You want it? No. Who wants a hair? LaBelle. All right, now, I had never heard of this. I saw it on their site once, and I was like, that was really weird. I wonder what that does. Scrape the crud off your bathtub, clean your grout with it. What could this possibly be for? Which probably will keep me from ever being able to get any kind of PR from company. Well, like this. Ah! Oh, no. The thing is that, oh, boy, I can see clearly now the crap is gone. Do-do, 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 do. Throw it away and get on with it, will you? Just get on with it. I'm sorry. I don't know if I got you or not, but I got the lower part of the monitor for sure. What the heck? Note to self, clean the monitor. There. Oh my gosh, looky there. There's a little me in there. Hi, little Mary. See me? Oh, wave. Wave hi to everybody. Can you see me in there? Looky, there I am. Baby talk to the spatula. I am literally all over the place. That's what you get. That's what you get when you just run from the shower in here. I want to put my clothes on. Normally I do this at night after I've taken off my... Why don't you bonk yourself in the nose? Bong, bong. It's a long nose. You can hit it. Oh. I just filled this bottle up with... It was warm water before I started talking, but now it's cooled down because I never shut my trap. It's like Niagara Falls, right? I mean, can you see Niagara Falls coming off my face? It's like, you're getting all misted from Niagara Falls coming off your face. No.